Hey, good people, how you doing? Come on and hit that like, subscribe, and that notification bell and come and join us here at Stock Up with Larry Jones, okay? Hey, we're just going to get right into it. Make sure if you're not subscribed to subscribe, and welcome to all of the new people. We're just going to keep this one short and to the point, and I just want to say that prepare for volatility. I don't care. Good news, bad news, prepare for volatility. I keep saying the same thing repeatedly. Sometimes you're going to see my thumbnails and they're going to be green. Sometimes they're going to be red, depending on what's going on with the day. We're going to get right back to that right now. At the time of filming this, we could see that the S&P and NASDAQ actually came back. You could see we had a ramp up. The pre-markets NASDAQ was up by a couple of hundred points. And then it literally did a slow bleed. So if you woke up in the morning and you were doing QQQ calls or SPY calls and you walked away, you came back and you got beat down. Okay. One of the things that you don't want to do for the next 6 weeks is set a buy, a call option, or a put option and walk away. We're not doing that. Please do not do that. You're going to get wrecked. Here's one of the things that is going on. Trump to nominate Stephen Marin to be new Fed governor, replacing Kugler. Remember, she was stepping down. All right, let's read here. President Donald Trump on Thursday today announced he has selected Stephen Marin, chair of the Council of Economic Advisors, to serve on the Federal Reserve Board of Governors, replacing, remember we talked about that last week, who resigned on Friday, who mysteriously resigned on Friday. Let's go on. Look, Bitcoin is actually coming green. You see all that green? We love a green. Bitcoin is up almost 2%. All right. We bought that last dip, good people. And we can see Ethereum is up 5%. And remember, I said I was buying more Ethereum right now. So I was buying more Ethereum and Bitcoin, more Bitcoin than anything, second by Ethereum, right? And I told you guys I was buying more of the Ethereum dips because of what's to come, all right? And we can see XRP is back up to 308, but still has a lot of way to come from the sell-off. Now, without me even looking at it, I know that the fear and greed is going to start to watch. If this continues to go up, this gauge will be green. People will get back to greed, right? The polar opposite of what you and I are going to do. Okay, we are going to buy here when it is what? Neutral to fear to extreme fear. This is where we buy. We buy a little here, we buy even more here, and we buy a lot here. Okay, we buy less here, and some of the stuff we stop buying when it gets up this high, right? That's how you make money in this game, not chasing every time it bumps up. We go the other direction, good people. That's how you make money in this game, right? And so I just want you guys I just want to come on here real briefly and tell you guys that be patient. That's what my reason for coming on here. Whether you're buying stocks or crypto, be patient. Now, in Money Moves, we've been razor sharp focus on building out strong portfolios. Where my money movers at? Just let them know. We've been building out strong portfolios, and we are up massively on stocks and ETFs, right? What some deem as boring, we are killing it in because we buy fear and we sell greed. I'm not going to show you guys the chart again, but I'm just going to say it because someone's going to miss it. This month and next month will be some hard months. It's going to be a lot of chop and there will be some sell-offs, okay? There will be some sell-offs. There will be some more deep dips. When, Larry? When exactly? I don't know, but it requires patience. Today, I bought nilch, nothing. Absolutely nothing. I bought nothing. And I'm happy because I didn't put my money at risk. Some people made money today. Some people lost money today. I didn't buy anything today. Because when you don't put your money at risk, and especially in the options market, that is another day that you avoid a loss. When you have money and you have positions, your job is to manage risk. Now, if you are just doing options, I'm going to ask you not to do that, because I'm going to be me. If you're just doing options, you may get rich. You may be the 10% that get rich and the 90% wind up flat or negative. I'm just giving you guys the facts. 85 to 90% of people doing options over a long period of time are not doing good. But if you want to come learn with me, I am going to start really going back into options teaching in Money Moves. I just want to get solid foundational things set up. And what do you mean by that, Larry? What I mean by that is, if you're not building a strong portfolio, if you're not buying blue chip stocks and some ETFs and some AI, which is the future, and some crypto while they're beat down, then you're going to be rich. You may be rich. You may get rich, but you're not going to be wealthy. Follow? And so I'm trying to get as much money as I can into a tax-free revenue, like a Roth IRA. And then I want to buy solid positions in that, because when I draw down, I want all of that money to be mine. So what I'm doing by getting on this video today is not to hit you with the next hot stock or anything like that, but it's simply, to tell you and encourage you to build out your strong portfolios. Buy the fear. Not every dip is a buy. And if you want to swing, you could sell the greed. But at some point, some of these stocks, and I talk about the ones that I'm holding in Money Moves, some of these positions, if you want to make life-changing money, you must hold that stock for a lifetime. And there's some of those that we are in now. And yes, is AI in a bubble? Excuse me, good people. Yes, it's in a bubble. But let me tell you something. Some thinks we're in the first third of that bubble. Some thinks we're in the first quarter of that bubble. But within this bubble, and you cannot compare this to the .com. Anybody that's comparing this bubble to the .com bubble is just lost, and they're losing you money. I'm telling you it's different, because AI is not just coming, it's here, and it's only going to get bigger. And every single major company is putting billions of dollars behind it. And so I'm going to ask you to look at where the future is going and try to get into some of those positions. OpenAI, when that IPO happened, I'm getting some. And I may grab 1 or 2 shares when it IPOs, because I don't chase these IPOs just to have it. But in any major pullback, I am going to be dollar cost averaging into OpenAI and any other major AI company, because that is where the future is. And today in Money Moves, I shared some of my, Joby was one of them. I shared some of my EV portfolio, which is beat down. And so what I did was I held 5 shares of these companies. Okay. So the president's global tariffs are kicking in. Also, you had some of them come on last night. They started kicking in last night, and the market shrugged it off at the open, and then it started to sell off. So I'm going to ask you the reason why I'm making this video again. Are you prepared to buy every single time the tariff rhetoric ramps up or there's new tariffs put on? That has been the time to buy. And I've bought every time. I've told you guys before, and I'm telling you again, there will be more. There will be more tariff gut punches. Are you going to be brave enough to do your research? Anything I say is not a suggestion for you to buy, hold, or sell. Be ready right now. As a matter of fact, find the stock or equity or crypto that you want to get in. Look at where it was the last 3 times it tanked from the tariff news, and just set some buy orders. Be brave, set the buy orders, and just relax, right? Now, I'm not telling you to do that. I'm telling you that's what I do. And that's what's going to build the long-term wealth. So if you just have options, I know some people are going to disagree with me. If you're a pro options trader, you can kill it. But let's face it, most are not. And if you're a pro options trader, please let the family know that most are not. And so if you're just trying to retire and just do options and you don't have any other equities, you don't have any other portfolios, you may get rich. But the people that have strong portfolios will be wealthy over a period of time. That's what I'm trying to say to you guys. So I really wanted to come on and just talk to you guys for a few minutes and leave it right there. All right, good people. I will see you tomorrow. That's all I got for you today. And if you think that that's not much, what I just said is more important than any video I've made in the last 30 days. Because if you listen to the solid and sound foundational tools that you need to help you make more money, you will make more money, right? I'm gonna leave it right there, good people. We'll see you tomorrow. I'm pretty sure something's gonna happen in the next 24 hours. That is just gonna be another either opportunity. Market's either gonna be up or down. My question to you is, are you positioned? My question to you is, even if the NASDAQ goes up 300 points by tomorrow morning, do you know that it's still August leading into September? Do you know that there could be a bigger sell-off? Do you know that it's going to be choppy? And knowing that it could happen, prepare now for what's to come, and you will build wealth. All right. We're going to leave it right there, good people. Hey, man, listen, I keep telling you guys, but I always save it for the last because I don't want to. Hey, I'm just telling you, just come over and make some money. That's it. Learn, test, earn. Learn, test, earn with Money Moves. We teach you so you could be equipped. Then you test what you've learned, and then you earn. And it's in that order. A lot of people jump out of the plane and then ask, how does this parachute work? We don't do that. We learn, test, earn. Okay? All right. See you tomorrow. Live, love, laugh, and learn.